Are you like Joe here? You find yourself maidenless and not a single coin in your pockets, craving to have land of your own, a jester or two? Fortunately for you, there might just be a solution. How to conquer a kingdom. At first, conquering a kingdom might sound simple. You walk in, you take it, and now you own it. Current events might have you believing that is true. And while history agrees. Wow. I think I'm starting to notice a pattern. Anyways, first, you need an army. An army is a large group of people who are willing to die for you. You can usually get these by offering them money, land, or a vague sense of purpose similar to an e-girls Discord mod. Or Mormons. What's that? You don't have any money? Well, what did you expect? Financial advice? You really think that if I was making all of this money from my flawless financial decisions, I would be readily and freely using my free time to mentor you and post on YouTube? What, out of the goodness of my heart? Because I turned 10 shits and a giggle into $10 million, and you can too by copying my one single trading strategy. The link to my course is in my bio. Armies are surprisingly not free, so I will need to tell you how to get money. To get money, you will need taxes or loans, or take it from somebody who won't notice. Taxes require bureaucracy. Bureaucracy is when you hire people to make sure nobody likes you. And at this point, you've accidentally created a government. Yay! Fraud and corruption. After you figure out how to get your army up and moving, here are a few things that armies require. Armies require food, pay, equipment, and constant reassurance that this is all worth it. Sort of like a teenage girl with low self-esteem. If any of these stop, the army will either leave or decide the kingdom should belong to them instead. This is a common problem. Next, you will need people to believe you are supposed to be in charge. This is called legitimacy. You can get legitimacy from religion, paperwork, or my favorite, lying confidently. Works way more often than you would think. Without legitimacy, every day is potential assassination day. With legitimacy, it's only medium assassination day. Now, you simply conquer the kingdom. This is the part that most movies focus on. This is also the part where your plan, which is mostly vibes and confidence, meets reality. Before you begin, you will need to make a plan, then ignore it, then be surprised when things go wrong. Your army will immediately discover walking is tiring, carrying things is heavier than expected, and they actually liked being at home. Meanwhile, your enemies will do something extremely unfair. They will exist. At this point, several things will start happening at the same time. Your supplies will start vanishing, your allies will start rethinking their position, and the weather will become personally invested in your downfall. Historians will later describe this phase as complicated. Your advisors will now begin suggesting solutions. None of them will agree. Some will want more aggression, some will want more caution. At least one of them will definitely be a traitor, so hang them and get new ones. You will ignore the correct one. Eventually, something resembling a battle will occur. This will not look like it does in the movies. It'll mostly look like confusion, yelling, and people being in the wrong place. At some point, someone important will fall over. Everyone will decide this means something. If you're unlucky, you lose. If you're lucky, you win. If you're very lucky, history will later describe you as a brilliant strategist. That which you clearly are. You now have a population that does not trust you, neighbors who want your stuff, and nobles who think they deserve your job, and an economy held together by hopes and prayers. But hey, at least you got yourself a maiden. Unless you like dudes. Or dogs. I don't know what people are into these days.